What's up, everybody? It's me, Crosspatch. Welcome back to my Madden 22 Pittsburgh Steelers franchise. It's Thursday Night Football, prime time. We are in Cincinnati, taking on these Bengals, our first meeting of the season with them. And the winner of tonight's game walks away with first place in the AFC North. So this is a big one. We're coming off a game where we absolutely crushed the Baltimore Ravens, and we could use a little bit of that luck tonight. This Bengals team, absolutely stacked. So, yeah, our work will be cut out for us. A couple of roster notes going in tonight's game. I've said I'm going to try to reflect what the Steelers are doing in real life as best I can with this team. And they have signed Terrell Edmonds to a one-year deal, so he will be their starting strong safety next season. As we take a look at Joe Burrow's numbers.
I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on the game. He threw a touchdown pass, didn't throw an interception.
And the other more interesting bit of news, maybe, is they signed Miles Boykin, former Baltimore Raven, former Notre Dame teammate of Chase Claypool. And so we've got him. We went ahead and did some finagling and picked him up. So he's going to be our number 3 wide receiver. And we're going to have to deal with Joe Mixon today. He is like a 97 overall halfback, 99 with the boost that he's getting. So he's going to be a problem for us. Of course, Joe Burrow is going to be a problem for us. But, you know, whatever. We'll do it. We'll come at him with our blitzes and do the best we can. We'll make some changes if need be. But we're going to play our game. There's a nice play by Minkah Fitzpatrick coming up and making the tackle on the tight end. And that gives us a 3rd and 7. Let's see if we can get these guys off the field.
Very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down.
Some pressure on Burrow. Alex Highsmith takes him down. And that is a good start. That's exactly what we need. Coach looks ominously pleased, maybe. Hard to tell sometimes. So Gunnar Olszewski's been doing a passable job as our number 3 receiver. I do think quite an upgrade with Boykin out there now as we take a look at Mitch Trubisky, who tossed 7 touchdown passes last game against the Ravens. You know, we could use, 3 would be good today. 4, I'd be thrilled with 4. 7 probably not again today, but you never know. Kind of hung Deontay Johnson out to dry there a little bit, but he makes the catch. He's tough. He can handle it.
I asked him before the game, did you know that you were close to 200 last week? He said, oh, yeah, I knew I was right on the doorstep, just short of it, but a touchdown as well. Heck of a game.
I like that he was honest with you because
what do I got going on here? That's not what I want. Come on. I feel like my head's not in this game already. I got to get it together. We're going to try to run for this and pick it up. I'm tempted to look deep for Johnson there, but be happy to maybe pick up the first down, but we don't. No. All right, so 3rd and 2.
He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
All right. Don't panic.
They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Trying to pick it up on the ground.
Again, shut down. So what do we want to do here? 4th and 3 on the 49. We've not had any luck there running the ball, even for just getting a short gain there. I hope that is not a harbinger of things to come here in this game. But I do think we're going to go for this. Every possession counts here when you're playing all Madden on these short quarters. There's Johnson. Wow. That play was a mess, but we somehow pulled it off there. Okay. Yes, we were holding our breath. Boykins wearing number 8 there. I don't know what number he's going to be wearing in real life. He wore, get in there, Johnson! He wore 81 at Notre Dame and 80 with the Ravens. Neither of those numbers are available, so, it doesn't matter, I guess. But if we find out what number he's wearing, we'll make the change. And I don't like the look of this. We're going to run this ball, I think. We've got, I was hoping for a heavy set to match our heavy set, but we are going to run the ball at least once here. There's Najee Harris.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Najee Harris, his 4th touchdown on the year.
All right, so we got a. We stop them. We get a touchdown.
You gotta like that start on both sides.
Got to not miss any extra points today, I think.
On your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like.
And we've got some momentum there. We've got the fist with the star there, whatever that means.
The way it's supposed to be, but what you just described, that's team football. All right, when you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end.
So a lot of changes I've been thinking about making here to my secondary and to the roles of my wide receivers. But I don't know that today is the game to make those changes against these Bengals. Shaking things up. I think I want to switch the roles of Claypool and Johnson. And I think I want to get Cam Sutton in there a little more as a regular outside cornerback. Even though he doesn't quite have the speed, I feel like he plays well when I have him out there.
Now Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins.
Complete to Higgins. And that brings up a 3rd and 5. And I think we're gonna keep bringing pressure.
Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full
So except for Chase there, and TJ Watt is injured. That is not good. So that's going to put Denard Avery on the field for us here. Which is not terrible. I mean, he's not a bad player, but he is not TJ Watt, obviously.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up in.
All right, good news. TJ Watt will be back. Burrow, bad throw forced there by Miles Jack.
Here's 2nd and 10.
And I don't like this. Let's go. Cover 3. Somebody acknowledge that the receiver went out there, please. There we go.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He gets this one to Boyd.
So I was about to say, except for Chase, I feel like we match up mostly okay with these receivers.
After 1-7-0.
All right. So it could have been worse. We got a little bit of a lead here.
And Burrow going to throw again.
We keep bringing pressure. Higgins makes the catch with our defensive back all over him.
They're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Highsmith mismatched on Higgins or Mixon there. And that was a mistake on my part. I probably should not have that called like that. I took the blame just for the sake of clearing my name here. I took the blame for a blown coverage last game that resulted in a touchdown, a long touchdown throw to a running back. And it wasn't my fault when I went back and looked at the film. It was Devin Bush got torched in coverage. So I'm going to throw him under the bus a little bit here and attempt to clear my name a little bit.
And he's only going to make
Not that I won't make that mistake, but I didn't that time at least. All right, so the score is tied. 5:23 left here in the quarter. I think we're going to try to establish the run game a little bit here, if we can. Had a little bit of a struggle with it in the first possession. But Najee Harris is a big part of our offense. And Boykin, a bigger receiver than Olszewski. I think he's going to help us out a lot on some of those blocks we need. Coming in on the linebacker with these plays. Claypool needs 150 yards receiving. Nobody picks up the linebacker.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
3rd and 1.
On first down, followed up by a not so good run on second down.
Now let's find out they're going to stick with the run here.
So this is a short week. I did my best managing
I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
managing our
Steelers first down as they're
you know, our reps in practice and everything. So I hope we're going to be good going down the stretch here.
now 3 plays.
We're going to take a little look at play action here. Might have a blitz coming.
See how the narrative changes when you string them together.
Now they'll throw.
And we do.
Sliding out.
And we've got Johnson open deep.
This go deep right.
There he is.
That's caught inside the 30 and into the end zone.
You want to leave Deontay Johnson one-on-one? I'll take it.
Deontay Johnson with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year.
All right.
Steelers have taken the lead.
Be smart with our extra points.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and that makes the score 14-7.
So Mitch Trubisky, not bad.
So that drive 4 plays.
I'm going to have a decision to make.
Touchdown.
Like kind of thinking way ahead here, I guess. But,
For the touchdown.
you know, in the offseason, do I want to draft a quarterback?
And this will not be returned. It'll
Because
come out to the 25.
Trubisky's doing all right, I got to say.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can
All right,
do.
let's go. We need another defensive stand here.
Ended today, and it's
Coming down to the midpoint of the quarter here.
November. But
Mixon cuts back, running guys over.
that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for every
Yeah.
this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game
So
lead
shifty.
can have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Wallace is torched.
Looking
They
for
overthrew him.
first down, but this throwdown
Yikes.
incomplete.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion.
All right, 2nd and 10. Yeah, that was a scary one.
Burrow looking to pass.
Pressure on Burrow. Cam Hayward
Pressure too much.
takes him down. Chased out of the pocket a little bit by Jack. Hayward cleans it up.
Got back there for the sack.
And we will go cover 3 here and get these guys off the field, I hope.
Run the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss.
And there's a flag on the play. I hope that is not a roughing the passer.
Across the 30-yard.
And it is. Of course it is. Of course it is. TJ Watt.
Ouch, you thought you had
Yeah, I mean, I can't
wipes it out.
What does every defense talk about? 3 and out.
I can't be too unhappy when my edge rushers are aggressive.
Not so.
A little bit of discipline is nice, though.
Now Burrow on first down. He'll air this one out for Boyd. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it in.
Out of bounds.
Couldn't keep his feet in.
Hey.
2nd down.
So Burrow's taking some shots here.
Completion for 2nd down.
And, you know, if history is any indication, if he keeps on doing it, he's going to get us eventually.
Now
Down he goes. Force fumble. I guess they picked that up.
But remember, it's also 3rd down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He's going to
Oh, come on. Oh, I don't know what you do against that. I mean, they had a guy deeper. Our corner was kind of in between both of them. Kind of guarding between both of them and not really guarding either of them.
And that's one of the more difficult throws for a quarterback, and he put it right where it needed to be.
Quick slant caught by touchdown.
Should have left Fitzpatrick alone there to make the tackle. Went for the hit stick. And they have tied it up. We're going to have a minute 19 to get a score here. And then we'll be getting the ball coming out of half. You know, this is an important reason you want to kick off to start a game. To get this turnaround here in situations like this. Get a touchdown now. Get a touchdown coming out of the half. All of a sudden, you're up 28-14. Well, Shesky had a little bit of daylight there. Couldn't get through the hole.
And now out come the Steelers. And you know,
all right, now I'm not going to do anything silly here. I'm going to go.
Into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in
I'm going to go no huddle.
Division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys? Get
What
your
am I going to do?
Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed. So
we're going to have to waste a timeout.
And ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
These Bengals have me rattled. You got to do better than that.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky.
There's Johnson.
He gets this one to
Still on his feet. Duck out of bounds.
out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch.
We'll work these sidelines, cross wheels. I really wish I didn't burn that timeout. I was second guessing myself on a few things there.
Now Trubisky on first down.
Ah!
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Johnson hung up on his route.
Almost feel Trubisky saying, let's get to the line and hurry up. Now Trubisky to throw on second.
That time the defensive players hung up.
Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
3rd and 7. We're on the 50. So unless we get sacked here, we are going for this on 4th down if we don't get it.
Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football.
Johnson,
Defense.
And this effort won't be
not enough.
finally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
We're not punting.
For the second of their team.
There's no punting today.
They get it right at the 37.
We got to beat these Bengals.
This offense converted once on
And do I think
now they're out there again to try once.
Harris can pick this up?
They're going for it.
There he is.
And he gets
Had to hesitate a little bit there. We eventually got the block from Boykin. I'm going to have to burn another timeout, though. So we'll come out of this with at least a field goal. But I'm not happy with that, to be honest. Like, I don't want to take chances, but on the other hand, I really...
1st and 10 now from the 33.
I don't know what I'm doing here. Let's see how this goes.
From the shotgun, it's
No.
Trubisky rolling to his left.
Trubisky's going to run.
And he's gonna
Get on the ball.
down near the 20-yard line.
That was bad. That was bad clock management. I should have went out of bounds with Trubisky. Thought I could get another play off. Coach is unhappy. I'm not too happy.
Sports halftime report. Coach.
I feel like my decision making is not great today.
Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go.
And we'll stick with what we've been doing here.
Okay.
So we're going to get the ball coming out of half. I should have just taken a field goal there. You know, sometimes I'm too aggressive, and I think sometimes that's a good thing, and I think sometimes it really kind of comes back to bite me. And that was one of those cases of the biting type.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close.
All right, let's go.
In the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football.
Oh, okay.
Looking to throw, Trubisky on first down. Flush to his right.
Like any of it, we're going to run with Trubisky again.
He takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation.
Hoping to get a Claypool there on that deep crosser.
A little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks and picked up the first down.
We'll come back to him again. There he is.
Trubisky's throw there, holding by Claypool. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets
8 for 8 for 180. What was it? 187 yards.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked
Get
off.
this out to Harris. Running guys over.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll make it a
And we will
second
come back
down.
to a play that
I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first
we've had some weird things happen with in the past here.
in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
So we're going to look for Boykin here. If we can get him.
From the 41.
There he is.
Trubisky.
And that was a terrible throw. I floated that somehow.
That right there
Did not mean to.
completion so far in this game, Charles. He was 9 of 9 before that.
Yeah, I think that qualifies as being locked in. And then you have to ask him the question.
Did not mean to float that.
Come on, man. Get back on your game. Let's go.
Looking to throw again, Trubisky. Escaping the pressure right.
There's just nothing there.
Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us
I will probably look at the...
Much there that time, and I think we were both wondering.
Yeah, we're not kicking a field goal from here. I will probably look at the recording later and realize there was something there. But, like, based on my progression there,
too long for a field goal.
we run for our life.
That in between range, and they'll go for it on fourth down. Here's Trubisky.
There's Johnson.
Completing it to the right side. Johnson.
All right.
Out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation.
Yikes. All right. Let's go. Verticals.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. On first and 10.
There we go.
Trubisky.
That's what we wanted.
Again, it's Johnson. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Deontay Johnson. His second touchdown of the night.
2 scores for Johnson there
They're going to take the lead.
on the day so far. See, Claypool's a little faster. I feel like he might run those routes a little bit better.
And the lead is now 21-14.
But I don't know. It's kind of tough to argue what Johnson's been doing in this franchise so far.
And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
All right, let's go. We need another stop. I am not playing my best football today. We are hanging in there. And I'd really like to get a little bit of better lead on these guys before we get into the fourth quarter. Or before we get halfway through the fourth quarter. Anyway.
But now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown.
Coverage is out of whack.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here.
All right.
And start matching them point for point.
Pressure definitely influencing Burrow today. You kind of never know how that's going to go. Sometimes these guys seem just immune to it.
Here on a Thursday night in the NFL, third quarter, 2nd and 10.
Again in his face, he makes another bad throw.
Defensively here at the outset of this drive, they forced a couple of incomplete passes.
We're going to go with the cover 3 here.
Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On third down, Burrow. He'll drop this.
And there we go. We shut them down. We're going to get the ball back, and we're going to have a little Najee Harris. Little Najee Harris action going on.
As he'll punt it away for the second time.
See if we can grind something out.
That'll be a 41-yard punt. Just
the spin fools nobody.
And the offense will take over.
All right, so let's go. We got to
So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They've won 2.
We got to kill some clock here, but I don't want to be too. Like I've said last game, I feel like one of the things I do wrong is I stop being aggressive sooner than I should and sort of try to just kill the clock, and I end up letting them back in it. So don't want to do that either here.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. After the pickup,
But we do want Najee Harris to get revved up here. Boykin with a nice block on the safety.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 48 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
And maybe we go play action again. That worked out pretty well in the first half.
Game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time.
And this might not be a terrible time to do it, but I think I'm going to run the ball here.
Now a first down carry for Harris.
More good blocks for our wide receivers do a good job of blocking downfield on this team. Pretty happy with that.
How they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it. 7 yards on first down. That fits the bill.
On second down,
That time, nobody bothered to pick up the linebacker, but Harris sort of ran him over there.
The effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower. That front seven reacted.
So we're going to go back to the play action and see how this goes. Oh boy, I screwed that up. Let's get that. Let's put that play back together here. That's what we want.
play action. It's Trubisky.
All right, here we go. There's Johnson again. I think we overthrew him that time. No, we didn't.
Johnson, touchdown Steelers.
I thought we overthrew him for sure there.
Johnson with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year. And the Steelers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds.
All right, that's just what we needed out of that drive.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead now up to 14.
And we've got all the momentum now. The squiggly line, the fist in the star thing, we've got both of those things.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
So let's see how aggressive Cincinnati's going to be here. Coming out with 3 wide receivers, I think we'll match them with our nickel.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that?
Burrow,
You look at what you've called
not
before,
super accurate today based on my past encounters with him.
plays from one of your better players and maybe try and hit something big.
Sometimes he's just unstoppable.
So 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati.
There's Mixon all by himself out there.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being
Chopped down by Witherspoon. And that brings up the end of the 3rd quarter. We're up 28-14 on these division rival Bengals.
We'll return with more.
Battle for first place.
NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. He's got Tunyon complete over the middle.
Short completion to the tight end. And that's a
You got the big lead defensively.
2nd and 5 coming up.
And this is why you work on your
And they switch, we switch.
after the catch, inbounds,
If I
keep the
can.
clock running. Just go ahead
Why
and
can't
get
I
the game out
switch?
that way.
All right, well, I guess we don't switch.
Burrow. This goes out wide from Mixon. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
There's a 1st and 10.
Catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Again, it's Burrow. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And past the
And Watt injured again.
Too shy of the 30.
Oh, man.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout. An injured player. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Definitely don't want to lose T.J. Watt going down the stretch here.
They will throw first down with Burrow. They'll contain him.
We've seen Cleveland twice and beaten them twice. We've beaten Baltimore twice. We are going to see these Bengals. We got to get through this game with them. But then after that, we're going to see these Bengals once more, which I expect will have important ramifications in that game as well.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
Despite the score,
Watt will be back.
This guy, he's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's Chase now.
Jet sweep. Big hit by Edmonds. Earning that new contract.
They had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times.
Nowhere to go for Mixon. Fitzpatrick comes up. And that's a 3rd and 7. And these Bengals are moving the ball, but they're not doing it very quickly.
3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 7. Now Burrow.
Intercepted by Devin Bush.
And that should do it. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it.
And what's the penalty? Personal foul? Roughing the passer. Are you kidding me?
So now it appears they're going to accept the penalty, which means
okay. All right, I see how it's going to go today.
On the field. Don't understand this one bit. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Yikes.
Another try for Mixon, and he'll get this forward.
Miles Jack having none of it.
That's going to take us to the 2-minute.
And there, we're down to the 2-minute warning. We had the game kind of sealed up there. The All Madden gods said no. So here we go. I mean, we're still up by 2 scores. We're in good shape.
They've got it 3rd and goal now as they try to punch in a late touchdown.
And, of course, that's a touchdown.
So hold everything here. This one's not over.
Hold everything.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
Oh, they're kicking deep. They're not kicking onside.
No doubt about it.
Take it in at the 3. And some good.
Probably should have let that bounce.
They bring him down just outside of the 15.
All right, so we want to go ball carrier conservative. And I'm ready for the usual All Madden holding penalties and maybe a fumble. But I don't want to be complaining again. I said last game I didn't want to be complaining anymore. So we'll just do the best what we can here. Harris nowhere to go. I mean, do we want to throw the ball?
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this up.
I think we don't want to throw the ball. At least not now. If, you know, obviously we'll have to on 3rd down. We need a block from Boykin here. And there's none. Harris gets around the corner.
And he's able to get up here to the 26.
Did he pick that up?
Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline.
He did not.
What to do next? A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop them here on third down.
This is a big first down if we can get it.
They'll try and run some
there we go.
as they keep it on the ground. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout. And disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
So after a blowout with Baltimore, we're back to close games here.
On the give, this is Harris. And he'll get up to the 43.
Najee Harris, 86 yards on the day. He's got a little more work to do before we're done here. We need one more first down out of him, I think. Or do we? I don't know. We're running it regardless. There it is. That's going to be it. We're going to be able to kneel this thing out. I usually don't kneel, but close games like this, we don't want to tempt fate. Coaches think we should kneel. Hey, if you enjoyed this game, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Trying to get to that 1,000 subs mark. I really appreciate it. And stick around. We're going to look at the stats for this game. And that's it. We are in first place in the AFC North midway through this season. Close one with Cincinnati. I did not play my best today. Felt like I was in a fog all game long. But a win's a win, I suppose. And I should have went shoot clock there, but I didn't. And that's it. We win on the road Thursday night in Cincinnati. Mitch Trubisky once again playing very well. We'll take a look at his numbers.
They said their goal was to win 7 games. They've done that pretty early in the year.
I think it's time for them to elevate that number.
28-21. Let's take a look at our stats here. 276 yards and 3 touchdowns for Trubisky. 12 of 13 only. But 276 yards, 3 touchdowns. Burrow with a good game. A little light on the yards, but 3 touchdowns, good completion percentage. Trubisky with a perfect passer rating. Harris, 16 carries for 90 yards and a score. Trubisky doing it with his legs a little bit here as well, mostly because I was panicking at times. Johnson almost single-handedly was our receiving yards today. Not ideal, not really what I want, but he got open on a few deep ones, and he was open on those crossers when we were trying to stop the clock and work down the field before the half. So, not ideal, not really what I want to see, but I guess it worked. Fitzpatrick with 8 tackles, 2 sacks for Cam Hayward, a sack for Highsmith, no interceptions. TJ Watt is a little injury icon there. I thought it said he was going to be back, so I hope we've not lost him for any amount of time. But that's it. We're in first place. Beat the Bengals on Thursday night. A little bit of a weird game, but we'll take it. And if you enjoyed the game, please go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Do whatever you want to do. You know how YouTube works. Whatever you decide, I hope you have a great day. And I will see you next game.